Hi everybody, it's Christina and thank you for joining me. Now most cards that we make, we add a sentiment to them, and sometimes just adding a plain sentiment is not enough. So take for instance these are the word dies and the shadows, so you could cut that in black, cut that in white, and that would say best wishes to add to your cards. But supposing you wanted something different, and I have lots and lots of sentiments here that can be turned into something different. Now I've also got lots of circular dies. I've got circular nesting dies, I have circular shapes, but I also have 5x7 nesting dies, A6 nesting dies, and any one of these can be turned into a frame to make your sentiments stand out just a little bit more. So for instance, take this one. I have used the Love You sentiment that I have here. I haven't used the back die, I've only used the word, and I've also taken these dies here. So I've taken this die and I've found a circular die that fits in the middle, and all I've done is take those together and cut that out, and then once that's been cut out I have glued the word to the middle, and that gives a beautiful circular die for my cards. So once that's added to the top of the card, it will be really pretty. So here's a look at just some more that I've made. So I've taken this rose die and I've cut that out, I've cut the word friend out and I've glued that to the top. For this one I've taken a scalloped edge and I've taken a round die that goes in the middle. I've cut that out as a frame, the word hello, and I've glued that to the bottom. So now I think we'll have a go at doing this one. So this is a fancy edged die. I don't want the middle bit that goes there, but I do want the circular bit that goes there. Now I need to find a word that will fit in that gap and just glue to the edges. So let's have a see what we've got. So this little die says get well, and that will just glue onto the circle die there, and that will make a really pretty topper for my card. So I've taken my two dies to a piece of silver card and I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine, and once I've done that I have a beautiful frame that I can add my words to. Keep the other piece because you can always use that on another card. From the get well I have cut the words and I'm just going to glue those in there just at strategic points to the card. So once I've cut this out, I think that's a little bit too small for that, so I've cut myself another frame that I'm going to sit that on, and then for this one I've cut bigger words that will sit across there. So those will be my two new sentiments. So we'll just take a little bit of glue and we're just going to add the glue to the part that will be stuck to the card. We don't need it in the middle because it's not going to be stuck in the middle. It's just going to be stuck on either side. So we'll add that there like that. And then on this one we'll add this to the L and the end of the W and the G. So that can now sit in there. And once that's dried they will be ready to add to my cards. And these bits I can save for another project. So you don't have to restrict yourself to one particular shape. You can cut them any shape you want, from gold, from black. You can change the words to any colour that you want, add them to the top, and all these will add beautiful additions to your cards. Now for this one I've cut down some squares, foam squares, into strategic sizes to fit on the back of my little die cut. And that's going to sit there, and then onto the back of this I'm going to add some glue,
and
and then we'll add this to the top of the die cut, and that will create another pretty sentiment for the card. There we go. Now you can decorate the rest of that up as much as you wish with diamantes or pearls or flowers, whatever you would like on your card. So there's just some of the ways that I've used my dies. You can practice or try with any shape dies that you've got, any word dies that you've got, to create your own complete toppers. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one. And why not subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, then you'll always be aware when I add a new video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.